Hello everyone, I am Jamie. Welcome to today's presentation. I'm very happy and honored to be invited by ONNI Group to share to all Rossui and Rossceutics agents and partners on how we can all work on achieving dewy glowing skin. We have heard awesome presentations from the top guns over the past weeks on sales, marketing strategies, your growth and your goals in your own business. So today, being the last module, it'll be all about you and your customer looking good together. I'm sure we have many skincare experts here listening today, but I hope this can further reinforce some knowledge or perhaps give you more ideas and tips on how you can be your customer's skincare guru. So the presentation would not focus on products or advertisement of any brand, and it will be a general guide for any newbies or anyone who might be confused about the step. So are you ready? Okay, so what is that exactly in terms of everybody raving about glowing skin? So we all wanted it. Maybe a raise of hand who doesn't really want glowy skin. And at some point or another, definitely will be crawling ourselves to the makeup counter, trying to slather on glitter-filled makeup products that promise a JLo glow, but end up making us look like a disco ball, which is totally not cute. So glowy, dewy is definitely a reason for us to crave for. It makes you look feminine, it makes you natural, and it plumps out your skin, which is also a mark of being young, something that we all wanted. And if there's a remark coming to you that I look older than I really am, it can be very, very disconcerting. And whoever remarked that, whether consciously or not, it can be very bothering to you the entire day. So from the pictures you see here, yes, they look flawlessly Photoshop. Am I right? Okay, on the right is one of my favorite. For those who in Singapore and Malaysia would know, it's one of our actresses, Rebecca Lim. So if we're talking about real people, so I'm going to hide them and show you that these are some of my clients. These are real people who emit glow from within. Don't you like it? Okay, simple life hacks. You know it, I know it, but somehow or other we are not preaching it as we always used to. Okay, we always tell many people how to have good skin, drink more water. Okay, this is a bit of a cheat when you really need it by adding illuminating makeup into your moisturizer for an instant glow. All right, getting enough sleep, quality fat, sun protection, exercising, do not touch or prick your acne or pimple, exfoliation, and also diet. It's no secret that water is healthy. Drinking water increases your blood circulation to the skin and help prevent wrinkles. You can also make skin instantly look healthier just by splashing water for a shortcut. Water is definitely non-negotiable. It helps clear the toxic that cause inflammation and blemishes. It assists in transporting nutrients and oxygen to the skin cells and preventing dehydration, which all this cause premature aging. It can even make skin appear fuller since the hyaluronic acid, or in short form we call it HA, later along the presentation, that naturally exists in skin and will pull in and hold the water for a wrinkle plumbing effect. And it's recommended that we drink about 8 glasses of water each day. And if you are active or live in a warm climate like in Singapore, Malaysia, drink up more. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Haven't we heard enough of not enough sleep makes skin conditions such as acne worse, dry out your skin, and even speed up the aging process. And even if you put on tons and tons of skincare, quality one, go through Korean seven skin method, but your sleep is deprived, it still end up negative. Now we heard it all before, and it's called beauty sleep. And it's not called beauty sleep for no reason. Sleep deprivation lower your circulation, which is why you look pale and washed out if you only got a few hours a day. And sleeping is also important because it rejuvenates your skin, and the body cellular renewal team has the night shift. So this is where you want to equip your skin with as many nutrients and hydrating ingredients, it needed to do a fine job, and at least 7 hours if you can afford that a night to get a better skin condition. To also draw your attention on diet wise, adding good quality fats with omega-3 from fatty fish, olive oil, avocados. It actually helps to plump up the skin as well. Do not fear such fats. They are actually very good for the skin. And also a plant nutrient that I like to share with you all is called lycopene, spelled as Lycopene. It's a plant nutrient with lots of antioxidant properties. And where do you get them? It's the pigment that gives red and pink fruits such as tomatoes, watermelon, papaya, red pepper, and pink grapefruit, their characteristic color. It tastes awesome. For example, watermelon is very affordable, it's cheap, and it's thirst quenching, especially on a hot day. So adding such lycopene-rich food, maybe a cup a day, it helps to reduce damage and redness caused from sun exposure, especially girls and guys who is always out under the sun, enjoying basking under the sun. Having such food into your diet can help to complement your skin. Okay, sun protection is a very big topic, which I actually did teaching classes before on just on sun protection, what exactly it is. So I will not touch base on here. Just remember, important thing is always add a proper SPF to your skin before you head out for the entire day. And exfoliation will be discussed later. So let's move on to the next one. Alright, so what is the routine and what to look out for? Okay, it may seem a lot, but I have zoomed it down to quite standardized in a way. We have cleansing, we have toning, we have a group of serums. Serums can further categorize further, which I'll discuss later. Moisturizing, eye care, sunscreen, and 2 times weekly minimum, exfoliation and masking. Important is to look after yourself. So you can actually question yourself, is that have you been doing any one of that, or you have took a shortcut? All right, so CTM, as we seen on the earlier slide, what does it mean? Remember this is going to be basis of every day, even if you don't step out of the house. Cleansing, toning, moisturizing. Starting today, this is going to be a new religion. Most people are aware of cleansing, toning, and moisturizing. It is still majorly underrated. Why I say so is that I have many clients, they are confused of the step, even on this. They are not very sure of the correct cleanser. They are not sure which moisturizer actually suits them best. If you haven't been doing this regularly, so today is where you start. Why do we need to cleanse properly? The choice of the cleanser, your skin type matters a lot. Our face is always collecting gunk from the pollutant and dust is exposed to, and the dead skin and natural oil that accumulate on it. Using a cleanser that suits you, remove this build-up and unclog your pores, preventing issues like acne from surfacing. The choice of the cleanser thus depends on your skin type and what suits it best. Next, on toner, or some cosmetic giants call it softener, emulsion. They are different. There are different type of toner that you need to consider based on your skin woes and your skin type. For Korean 7 skin, whoever that is familiar here, you know you need to use a moisturizing toner or softener emulsion, which is of rich in moisturizing skin conditioning content that you pat on many times. It helps to soften the skin so they can absorb your skincare better. For those of having combination oily acne skin, you need a toner first with salicylic acid to target on the pores, and also glycolic to help in further exfoliation. Natural toner can also be considered, which as I mentioned earlier, including moisturizing properties like HA, inflammatory properties like Centella asica extract, rose water, maracella water to restore your skin pH while tightening your pores. I have clients who actually raised up their hands and told me that I do not use a toner at all in my entire life until I start to enlighten them why is it important after cleansing. Remember, when we use cleanser, is to strip off all the environmental pollutant, and it can react to cause our skin to be off the pH balance. So toner, the choice of the tone that you choose comes into the picture to ensure first no residual oil or dirt remain on the surface, and it also balance your skin pH, soften your skin, and prep for product absorption. So it's actually very helpful and important step. So when we are able to inform this sharing to your client, it adds value. It makes them understand that you care for their skin while you are sharing about Rossui or Rossceutics that comes into the picture. Next, on moisturizer, your skin type, the condition, it matters for your choice of an oil-free, a gel-based, a cream, or oil type. So right now here you can see some are in orange, some in red. So orange actually meaning for more for combination, oily, acne skin. And is it going to be easy? Well, I would say yes if you have been practicing it. It's going to be tough if you have never started. So if you're unsure, always you can actually play back this video and then go through the steps again while I continue the next sharing. Alright, after the basic of CTM, okay, hopefully you still remember, cleansing, toning, moisturizing comes exfoliation. Exfoliation. It's very important if you want to start to make your skin looks brighter, looks more glowier and prettier. Exfoliation is something that is very close to my heart. I started since quite young, and I love exfoliation. Every time when I see my client, I will always explain why is it so important to exfoliate. There is a lot in the market, so all this I'm sharing here are some that I feel, including peels and scrub, that is actually suitable, that you can actually consider if you have never done exfoliation before. I will explain this in more detail because this is where your skin can start to glow. And when I start mentioning about physical versus chemical exfoliation, that's where I see a lot of question mark on the eyes of the people that I talk to. So I will explain. There are basically there are two types of exfoliant, physical versus chemical. The physical exfoliation have to be topical applied and scrub on your face. It can be a cleansing brush, a facial cloth, or anything that abrades your surface of the skin that has beads, sandy texture, sugar, nuts, etc. Whereas for chemical exfoliation, it usually comes in acid-based mask and peel, or fruit enzymes that containing active ingredients like AHA or BHA, or AHA and BHA, which penetrates deeper into the skin layers, deeper layers of your skin. So, which one should you be going for? This is a question which is frequently asked by many people. I definitely do encourage chemical when your skin is ready, because chemical exfoliant are gentle on the skin than scrub and uses minimal ingredient, and you want to get rid of the gunk and the dung from your pores and promote skin renewal and collagen. Definitely at the skin cellular level, chemical exfoliation will be a better choice. Physical exfoliant only remove the dead skin cells and dirt on the surface of the skin, which is already very great. So you can say goodbye to dead skin cells so that pores can breathe. And for physical exfoliation, you can use it quite regularly, of like 2 to 3 times, as long as your skin can take it. As for chemical exfoliant, it works deeper by breaking the glue that clog your pores, remove the dead skin cell on your face, promote the cell rejuvenation and aid collagen formation. And it works deeper by removing at least a few layers of dead skin cells, and that causes our new skin layer to form faster, giving a youthful appearance to your skin overnight. Chemical exfoliants are fresh and easy to apply and carry out thus a more even exfoliant than scrubbing. So can you see from the chart here, for chemical exfoliation, there is the AHA for malic acid, lactic acid. It comes quite natural from fruits, from milk, from yogurt. There's also the papain or the papaya enzyme, which suits for very sensitive skin as well. It helps in terms of not being abrasive while helping to get rid of the dead skin cells. And just not mentioned earlier on is there's also the BHA, which is called the beta hydroxy acid based kind of exfoliant, which contains salicylic acid that can penetrate into the pore. And this definitely suits skin that has oilier texture to help to get rid of, to melt the oil so that it can help to sludge out the dead skin cell. And these exfoliants usually have a 20 to 70% concentration of acids, and hence it hastens the process of exfoliation. So in terms of promoting skin collagen, giving you that glowy and dewy look, the very first step is to do exfoliation and also chemical exfoliation when your skin is ready. So even if you say, I do not know how to use chemical exfoliation, I'm not very sure what happened, my skin is very sensitive, then continue back your own physical exfoliation, but continue to do it regularly so that it makes a whole lot of difference for skin renewal and anything quality serums, moisturizer that will be able to penetrate deeper, even if you're just using brush or microdermabrasion scrub. Okay, so now we have learned something new. Hopefully it's new to you or reinforce certain tips on exfoliation. So when you have done your exfoliation, your skin is ready for the next booster. Serum, there's a whole category of serum. It can become in essence form, treatment serums, ampoules, booster, facial oil. So it comes into your mind will be, which is my favorite? Which one suits me, why it clogs or irritates my skin when others don't, and does price really matter to me? So when I use mine and me, is because I want you to ask that question to yourself. There are tons of choices in the market, and how we are influenced to make a choice for our skincare is via media, social media, our friends, marketing, the shops, bloggers, online pop-ups, and etc. And there are questions also is that, am I going to pay so much for a small quantity of product? That is really on your choice, because some people are brand followers. They are very loyal to the brand and they will use whichever the brands produce a particular serum, whereby some are actually able to refer back to the influencing the choices via, which I mentioned earlier on, from friends, from marketing, from jobs. Okay, so in terms of serums and boosters, there are things that I would share in terms of what to avoid. Retinol related. This is a positive and negative depending on your skin, because retinol is actually very good for mature skin in terms of softening fine lines and wrinkles, but it can be negative, especially when your skin is reactive and sensitive to vitamin A, which is retinol. Hydroquinone. The FDA warned that this skin bleaching chemical can cause a skin disease called ochronosis, with disfiguring and irreversible blue-back lesion on exposed skin. Mineral oil, petroleum, synthetic fragrances, DA, MEA, and TA. These are all a composites of a no-no if you are looking for a quality serum. What to look out for in terms of a skin booster that can help to treat my skin, heal my skin, make my skin looks better so that it can glow and illuminate over time. Retinols, which I mentioned just now earlier on, it can be a positive and negative. Caffeine, antioxidants, vitamin C, Zlang C, vitamin E, resveratrol, niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, green tea, AHA, tripeptides 1, flowers or plant extract. So you can really tell a lot about a product from its first 6 ingredients. Hopefully there's some of them are already your favorite. If not, it's time to actually shop around for your top favorites. I am an ingredient person. Why I say so is that to me, I like to look at the ingredient list, and you can also take a peek at what it claims to do. And usually from the first 6 ingredients, you pair this up together and you quickly will have an answer. When a product claims that it has the power to transform the look of your skin, make your skin appear firmer, reduce lines, wrinkles, and make pores appear less visible, able to make your skin look virtually ageless, renew and rejuvenate even dry complexion. Wow, it looks like that is a must buy, right? I will draw attention here on a few of this ingredient lists that really strike a chord to my heart, and I feel that it's actually one of the few that can help to boost your skin and give you that glow and luminosity over time. Higher hyaluronic acid is already in our body. When skin looks a bit thirsty, slather on with a moisturizer, serum, ampule that is rich in hyaluronic acid, and this heavy heating hydrator can hold up to 100 times of its own weight in water, meaning it draws water into every layer of the skin and holds it there. When this skin has such sufficient hyaluronic acid, you can see that your lines and wrinkles are less visible, your skin looks plumper. For those of you who are familiar with Rossceutics, illuminate, which is actually an instant skin tightener from Soliance, whether is it due to age, weight gain, or water retention, skin may slacken, and especially for women who go through many hormonal stages in their life. Illuminate has the composite of 2 potent gums, which is the acacia gum and as well as the hydrogenated synthetic gum that helps to work by tightening the skin with a visible and immediate decrease of wrinkle depth. So as skin appears smoother and younger, fine lines definitely seems to disappear, but it has to be a continuous process. In order for your skin to heal over time. So when you can find ingredient that is rich in all this composite, it helps to boost your skin, treat your skin, and in the long term, make you feel younger. To add on, there are many good boosters in the market that has 1 or 2 composite of the skin tightening gums that I mentioned earlier on. So if there is with the Illuminate, it actually has 2. And this material is actually 100% natural and is approved by Apposite, Cosmo, and also in INCI China approved. Yeah, so look out for such ingredient. The next one, also vitamin C. Vitamin C helps to lighten scars. It's actually very good when you are facing acne. It treats acne, it helps to lighten scar over time. So a composite of serum with such quality ingredient is what you should look out for. Okay, after you have selected the serums that you have, always remember the application of serum always from the thinnest to the thickest viscosity. Especially at night when the skin goes into renewal, our skin can actually take up to 3 types of serum. It may seem there's a lot actually, but this is a choice that is up to you. If you do have or like to put 3 kinds of serums, always remember thinnest, most liquid serum will go to your face first before ending with the thickest viscosity. Okay, after you have cleansed, you have exfoliate, you have toned, you have prepped your skin with your serum, this is the must do every week, at least minimum 2 times a week. If you are using hydrating masks, you can actually do it almost every day. Okay, so why and should everyone use a face mask? I say absolutely. Why would you want to deprive your skin of something that's so good? Because they're easy to apply, it's fun to use, and are great at delivering results. Okay, there are different types. There's detox mask, there's gel mask, there's brightening mask, there's hydrating and lifting mask, and the form can come in wash off, leave on, sheet, and luxury mask. Luxury masks are a bit more on the expensive on your pocket. It comes in a biocellulose or microfiber essence rich type of mask, but it does have its own efficacy. Only remember that try to look out for your mask that is without any mineral oil, without perfume, or if it has to be perfume, it has to be the last ingredient on the list. And also it doesn't have any negative ingredients or unnatural kind of synthetic fibers. Okay, when talking about masking, I can really go on and on. And my favorite thing about applying a good face mask is the feeling of tighten and toned skin after each use. Now, tighten here, I mean I feel lifted. I don't feel tight that my skin is going to itch. Okay, and 5 reasons to apply a face mask right now. The main first reason is relaxation. Face masks don't just offer results that improve the overall appearance of your skin. It can be quite therapeutic because some of the quality masks are infused with essential oils like mint and rosemary, which helps to stimulate your senses. And using such face masks should be treated as a luxury. So do set off a bit of me time when you decided to give yourself a mask, because it not only gives you a sensory experience, but it will only also relax the mind and spirit, and leave you a fabulously looking good skin. Mentioned earlier on, hydrating masks that helps to moist and boost your skin can use almost every day, but that doesn't happen when you are using a detox or purification mask. We can all benefit from a good detox once every week, and for skin that is more on the combi oily or acne skin, you can actually up your detox or purification masking by 2 to 3 times a week. Okay, this is adjustable, and some people say that their skin goes through a detox when they use such a mask because they actually notice the change in the skin while this is happening, and they are right. Removing dirt, absorb excess oil, and also remove the build-up of dead skin cells that accumulate on our skin is what detox or a purification mask can do for you. Depending on your budget and the time available, the type of mask you choose is also up to yourself. Detoxing and purification mask is a bit messy because you have to apply on and after that wash off. While sheet mask or gel masks, especially some overnight masking, can leave overnight, and for sheet mask you can just remove, and that you can see immediate skin, your skin glowing. So masking helps your other skin care products to work more efficiently. So if you want your day lotion, serum, booster, or nighttime product to be absorbed by your skin quicker and deeper, then a face mask is a must. By masking on a regular basis, you can ensure that your toning, your hydration, and all the previous steps that you have done earlier on, including exfoliation, will all perform better, providing you the result that you're looking for and achieve it at a much faster pace, which equates to a healthier, glowier skin in time to come. Okay, for sun protection, with all the prep work we've done, overnight masking we've done to make sure our skin already is on a healthier state, this is something not to be missed. Sun protection topic is pretty broad, but I will just zoom down on some key points that is good for us to know and is good for us to share to our friends, to our clients, to our customer. Okay, how do we calculate SPF? That is the question. There's people asking me, is SPF 10, SPF 100, SPF 1000? My gosh, my jaws drop when people ask me, is there something called SPF 100? Do we really need something like that? I can tell you very frankly, it's more like a marketing gimmick, because firstly, you have to know your context, as in your environment that you're in, your skin condition. So on a very general basis, how you calculate how much protection you have, we base on a more sensitive skin with a very light color tone, based on a Fitzpatrick scale. Sensitive skin can get sunburn in 10 minutes. So we use 10 minutes to sunburn time the SPF product that you have, maybe SPF 30, you'll give you an average of 300 minutes before your sunscreen wear off. Now I say on average is because you do sweat, you do wash your face, and some of the sunblock may have already been diluted. So we come to next also the UVA. It actually represents rays that accelerate burning, aging, sorry. UVB, rays that accelerate burning. And there's also a UVC, which is the most harmful as it can cause blindness and cancer, but thank God it is blocked by the ozone layer. That's why it's also important that we continue to take care of the ozone. So when we talk about broad-based coverage, is that having a UVA and a UVB. There's also a Japanese grading from PA plus to PA plus 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 plus. So what does all this plus really mean? Now the PA plus actually means that it has a 2 to 4 times more exposure than someone with none. PA double plus means it's about 4 to 8 times of protection, and PA triple plus right now is 8 and above. So the 4, when you have 4 plus, is actually the highest level of protection based on the Japanese grading. So SPF number from 10 to 50. Remember, in terms of mathematics, when you lay all your sunscreen protection, it does not add up. For example, your moisturizer is SPF 30, your primer, your makeup foundation is SPF 10, 30, and then add on 10 does not equate to a SPF 40 protection. It will always take the maximum, that is, you are still left with SPF 30, that is times 10 is about 300 minutes plus minus of skincare protection. And there's also a wide range of sunblock that is available in the market. It can be mineral, it can be chemical, and this topic I will not be explaining here because it's actually quite a lot, extensive. It's not easy to find a sunscreen that suits your skin. So once you can find something that doesn't grease, doesn't clog your pore, that is definitely your BFF to go every day. Perhaps you have your favorite sunscreen that works very well for your skin type. You may want to comment in the comment box itself which is your favorite sunscreen and what is your skin type, so that we can actually share to whoever that is reading later to make a wise sunscreen selection. For myself personally, I'm always a no makeup girl on a day-to-day basis, and sunscreen to me is always incorporated in my moisturizer. But when I am going outdoor, I will add on another layer of a sunscreen that is waterproof, so that or water resistant. We don't call it waterproof, water resistant, so that I can have more protection during the hours of 10 to 4 p.m. whereby the UV rays is at the strongest. Just to add a little more info in terms of the level of protection, so you can actually see just now I earlier mentioned SPF number times the sensitive skin of 10 minutes to burn, the level of protection that you are having. So on average, for sunny countries like Singapore and Malaysia, SPF 30 is quite sufficient. And also if you are a OL, an office lady who does not really go out of the office as frequent as a salesperson, or you need to visit sites under the sun quite frequently, SPF 30 is quite sufficient. We block out about 97% of UVB burning rays. As for UVA rays, it will hit a person even if you do not put on sun protection, or not adequate sun protection, sorry. UVA ray penetrates through clouds, through glass, through window. So if you're sitting at a position near the window in the office, you might want to do something while in blocking the rays that's coming in. UVA is everywhere, so important to step up today. Choose the right sun protection for yourself that give you a broad-based coverage of UVA and B, and the PA number of plus is also up to you. Mineral or chemical, it also has to be whether it suits your skin. So if you are unsure or you would like to have a session for a topic on sun protection, do let me know. Okay, we're back to this familiar chart again on the routine on how to work on, how to guide your clients or customer in step to step to achieve that glowing, healthier skin. Cleansing, toning, serum, moisturizer, eye care, sunscreen, exfoliate, and mask. Now you notice that I didn't really focus much on eye care because for my own opinion, if you have a quality skin booster in terms of a ampoule, a lightweight serum, a essence that can help in terms of puffiness or lessening, firming up the eye area, you might not even have to spend money on the eye care. But this is solely up at your own discretion, because for me, I felt that you can actually save your money from one eye care product. So starting from tonight or tomorrow, once you have actually gone through this presentation that I shared today, exfoliate. The choice of exfoliation is up to you. Exfoliate well so that you can actually sludge off the dead skin cell off your skin and tone, and add on your booster and choose the mask that you like to help to lock in all the skin prep that you have done for the day. It may seem pretty easy, pretty straightforward, but trust me, when you want to rework again and understand what you're actually applying on your face, it's actually not easy. So remember what I mentioned earlier on, your night booster, you can take up to 3 kind. Remember, the viscosity matters, and also the right skincare, the right type of a product that works for your skin type matters a lot in terms of whether it helps to unclog or clog your pores even more. We come to the final note here. I would like to firstly thank you guys. It's the first time that I'm sharing skincare without seeing faces, which I'm not very comfortable with, because in a class I can see your face, I can teach, I can guide, and also I can see and respond to the questions straight away when you are unsure. So yes, I'm open for only group people who are keen in Singapore to actually do a skincare class. Please let your leaders know. We can all catch up and learn from each other. So on a final note here, be patient with your products. Now we are all in a hurry to see instantaneous result. Especially when somebody say, wow, it looks so good on my skin, immediately I feel flawless. But it can take time for products to create an effect on your own skin. When you are starting a new product, use it every other day and never try a few new buys at once. Even if you just got a new skincare system, introduce one product every 3 to 4 days at most. Because if you rarely experience dryness, irritation, and burning, and if you do, you know right away who the culprit is. So if you're putting everything so new together on one, you will not know which is which. So give any new skincare product at least 4 to 12 weeks to see it really improve your skin before you say goodbye or throw it into the bin. Or maybe instead of throwing the bin, bless it to somebody else who can actually use that particular skincare product. If it's so, try switching on. Now if you're breaking out and looking down, please do not panic. Differentiate if it's just purging, that means purging out the impurities with the quality skincare that you use, or is it skin breaking out due to unsuitable of the new product that you use. If it's so, try switching it to more natural, botanical or synthetic dry free CTM. So who still remember CTM? Cleanser, toner, moisturizer for a while, and let your skin pH balance level out again before you add in all your awesome skin booster or your awesome quality mask and skincare. Sometimes we are too focused on the problems on our skin that we forget to accentuate our own beautiful features. I am also a culprit. Sometimes when I have an acne on my face, I can just focus on that forever and ever. But I forgot that I have other feature. I have nice feature that I can still make the day less gloomier with that particular nasty acne that's on my face. And do remember, it's not just about the skincare product that you lay on your face, it's also about you yourself taking good care of your body, exercise regularly to boost up the metabolism, exercise, sweat out, detox the skin, makes you feel good. Remember, incorporate good fats to your body and learn to smile and enjoy the day. So anyway, thank you for having me. Always listen to your skin and be in your own kind of beautiful. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.